Okay, so we're gonna leave these with this gentleman here. No valves in them or anything. I know everybody's gonna want to see those on mine now.
If you're gonna run E85, changes everything.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Boosted Motorsports. Today's video, we're just gonna do a little bit of a vlog style to kind of show you what goes into a day of doing this whole thing. So right now, I'm headed to the gym. I'm actually gonna take the Dakota. I know a lot of guys wanted to see me driving the Dakota, so that's gonna happen today. I'm gonna take it over. Since it's gonna be a daily pretty soon here once the Jetta goes, I'm gonna start getting into the habit of actually taking it and driving it. So we'll do a bit of vlogging on the way there, and I'll kind of do that with you. And I'm gonna get a little workout in. I know this is getting a little bit different than the usual kind of content, but I've got my BCAAs here, so I've got that, and I'm doing fasted cardio. So like I said, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit for you guys, show you guys what goes into this whole thing and what I do, maybe get a bit more personal with you guys. Let's go ahead, jump in the Dakota and get out of here. Also, this is just some of the stuff that I get into as far as editing and all that stuff and what goes into this whole process. And maybe if you guys are ever interested in starting your own channel, I could do some content on that as well. So I do it all on an iMac. I was using a laptop, but this thing is much, much better. But let's go. There she is, boys. So she's ready to go. Let's jump in and take off. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we're in the Dakota. This is kind of what just goes on a typical day. So I'll try to get to the gym, try to get a quick workout in. I like to do fasted cardio. Just one of the things I do, honestly. I kind of, like I said, not to get too personal on this, but I end up eating my dinner, and then, so I wake up in the morning, I take my supplements, and I also just drink black coffee, and then I go and do fasted cardio, and then I will end up filming for you guys throughout the day. I gotta edit that, post that, and then I actually try to get back to the gym a second time that day and do an actual weightlifting workout. So I'll try to do something like that, and it takes up most of my day, honestly, you guys. So I'm putting in a lot of effort on this thing to make this channel take it to the next level. But it's good to be back in the Dakota, boys. It's good to be back. So I don't know if you guys can hear, probably not, but this thing has an exhaust leak right now. So not from the manifolds themselves, but there's some V-band clamps and stuff underneath the truck and towards the back, and it does not want to line up. It was kind of crooked going together, and there's a ton of pressure on the V-band clamps, and they're not fully seating. So no matter what way you try to bend it to try to line them up, they don't want to align very well. So that's something we're gonna get attended to here soon. I'm just trying to decide how quiet or loud I do or don't want to make this thing, because if I'm gonna daily drive it, right now it's actually not that bad, but I just don't want to make it super, super obnoxious. I'd rather honestly put cutouts on it if we're gonna do something like that, so that you have that switch for the volume. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it shifts great. I will say that I do like having the stock throttle body on there more than the Excel one, because I know we put the TV cable on the Excel, but the shifting pattern right now, I haven't even adjusted the TV cable hardly, and it shifts great. Whereas I feel like we were constantly struggling with that with the other one. It was like, it always wanted to shift funny with the Excel on there. So I know it has to be a very specific geometry, you know, and pull on that cable for it to shift properly. And right now, I don't know if I just got lucky and connected the TV cable and it's, you know, in a good spot or what, but I mean, it shifts better now without me even touching the TV cable. And we've moved it all over the place for the last setup, but it shifts better now than it did with the TV cable adjusted any which way with the Excel. So I think if I can, I'm gonna try and keep that stock throttle body. Maybe we'll bore it out or get one of Flying Ryan's bored out ones on here, something. But it's nice to have that stock linkage on there, because boy, let me tell you, it shifts, like you can hear right now. It shifts beautifully right now. So we do still have one transmission leak, which I have to, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's coming out of the shift linkage. But I'm gonna have to get to that soon. Whatever it takes, transmission has already sent me the seal. I just have to put it in. It's just, we got so much on the go. So yeah, small bit of my mind. All right, guys, we'll park the Dakota, head into LA Fitness. Okay, guys, so I'll usually be on this for about 40 minutes, and I'll try to be in my target heart rate zone for fat burning, which for me is about between 120 and 132, and I'll show you how I do that. So if you want, you can touch these things, but I prefer this. So it actually shows on my wrist what my heart rate is, so I'll try to keep it in between 120 and 130 and do that for about 40 minutes. All right, guys, we're all done. Let's get out of here. Woo-wee, look at this little thing. Let's go. Woo. All right, and we are back. Yep.
Dodge light.
Yeah.
Beautiful car. You have a nice day.
You too.
All right, guys, the package from Jeg showed up. All right, let's open this up. I think Jason just got here too. This should be our arm for our engine stand that I was mentioning to you guys from Jig's. Yep, there it is. The little arm. Boom. What's up, dude? All right, guys, so Jason's here. And he came with a whole box of goodies, which we're gonna get into later. We're not sure what direction we're going. He still has his truck that at some point we gotta figure out what we want to do with his build. But we do have this, which we'll definitely put to use in the meantime. So 52 mil, right?
Ported stocker.
Yeah, so it's got the bigger butterfly valves in there and ported out. So we'll probably throw that on. That'll give us a little bit more juice, but got a bunch of goodies in that box, which we'll probably talk about later, because we're gonna go head to an engine shop right now to see what the experts say as far as as far as which heads to use on what, and who's going boost and who's going cam and all that stuff. So we'll see what we get into. Let's go. We are at IMM out in the middle of nowhere. Let's see what they got. Sorry, 2 trucks, 3 engines. Okay. We just had a P1 SC on one of them, and it popped it pretty fast. So I think the engine was tired. It ended up running through the bearings on it, but I shut it down before it really did anything catastrophic. Yeah. So we're trying to decide whether we should go back with the Pro Charger kit with one of the configurations and the other one just to make it into a strong kind of daily, or but he's got 3 sets of head, 2 Edelbrocks and 1 set of
I have 2 sets of Edelbrocks that are brand new, and then I have a used set of the IndyX heads. Okay. With 1.7s on them right now.
Okay. Run at 0 deck, and then I open the chambers up and set the compression at 10.5 to 1 on a naturally aspirated deal. It works great. And on a power adder, that wouldn't be a horrible piston to use and keep the cost down.
Probably what it sounds like is going to happen, we're going to do one complete build and then probably get you to at least go over or build a set of heads for us to bolt to a stock short block.
Are you guys either one of you considering E85?
Yeah, I could do it. I already have the injectors for it. I got 1000cc injectors.
For the naturally aspirated or for the boosted?
That would be, you tell us.
If you're gonna run E85, changes everything.
Okay, so we're gonna leave these with this gentleman here. He's gonna be reviewing them, seeing how they are, and then we'll see what the health check is, right?
You got it. You got it.
And we got a lot of thinking to do too. Figure out what we're gonna do here. Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All right, we're here in the middle of nowhere eating these ridiculous sandwiches. So we're gonna try them out. They're trump card is what it's called. So looks ridiculous. Try it out. All right, we just got out of that sandwich place and it was way too much food. I somehow scorfed down the whole thing. He only ate half, but that thing was ridiculous.
Yeah, I washed out.
So we're gonna get back to the shop and a little bit of a game plan with all the parts we have. So we'll see what happens. Okay guys, check this out. We got these Edelbrock heads that Jason brought up. These are bare ones, but these are aluminum heads. I think we haven't decided which way the builds are going, but we're definitely gonna see a set of these on Jason's truck here. So no valves in them or anything. And then look at this. Look at this madness that Jason's gonna be putting on his truck. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Those are 20s, right?
Yep.
I know, everybody's gonna want to see those on mine now that you put that there.
11-inch rears, 9s in the front.
How, what size are they? 315s. Those are gonna look good. You're not sure what color you're gonna go, right?
Oh no, this is an extra set.
You have an extra set? How many you got?
I have a set of forged lines that are probably gonna end up on mine.
Oh, that's right, the forge lines. What do you guys think of these? You guys like the look of these on the old blue Dakota? Jason says yes. He says put it on. I didn't know that he's got so many wheels. Is this the right bolt pattern? It is, right?
Yep.
6 bolt. I wonder what the offset would be. Have you ever seen them bolted up?
Yeah, these came off of a Dakota.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were on a silver Dakota here in Southern California.
Were they like flush with the body line?
Yeah. They sit nice and pretty underneath them.
Jeez, these might be worthwhile putting
I got
on.
them because I was like, yeah, I like 20s. 20s are cool.
Yeah, and then you
But now
change
I
your
want
mind.
to go fast, so I'm going a little smaller.
Man, these would look good even all blacked out. Or doing what we're talking about, dude. What do you guys think? We're thinking black lips. We're gonna plastic them, and this isn't anything permanent, but black lips, bronze centers. I think that would look insane on this.
I think that would be a nice look.
We should try. Even just putting them on looks better than the crap I have, but. All right, I think we're gonna bolt this up just to see what it looks like on one wheel. I know we only got one rear, but we'll bring the truck in and we'll throw it on just to see what she looks like. Okay guys, this is the latest dilemma. I think you guys can all agree that looks pretty badass, but the thing is, if we put them on, it will rub. It like lines right up with the fender, as you can probably see right there. I know. And Jason bounced on the back while I looked at it here, and it was kissing the fender flare, so it definitely will hit. But it just depends whether we want to do that or not, because if we do that, then we're gonna have to put regular Dakota leaf on it, right?
Bring it back up a little bit.
Do we raise it? I don't know. I think we gotta see what the front ones do too. So, because if we put this on there, it's gonna eat those fender flares. But she looks good. Then if we did something with plastic dip in some portion of that black or bronze, it would look pretty wicked. But like, look how funny the front looks now. It looks hilarious compared to the back. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Should we put these on? Should we get the set of 4 and see what it looks like maybe first? I think that's what it is, right? Yep. All right, let's see. But let me know what you guys think down below. All right, guys, so Jason's taking it off. And one last thing that I want to show you guys is, I think I showed you guys, but these are baffles for the Mopar Performance valve covers, which would keep oil from puking everywhere. Also, Jason had these Street Performance shocks. So we're gonna have to put those shocks on the Dakota, because right now they're all like stock and mismatched. I think actually the front shocks are mismatched shocks, so they're different brand from one side to the other. And then we also have this intake, which we may throw on here in the meanwhile. So we've got a Hughes air gap. So we got a Hughes air gap instead of the M1 with the converter plate to put it back to a 2-barrel with the bored out throttle body. So we may go that direction for now, because our M1 with the 4-barrel with the 1350 CFM is just way too big for a stock engine. And IMM is going to check out those heads for us and see what the condition is on them. And they do have, I believe, 1.7 roller rockers on them. So that is set up for, and IMM is gonna go through it all, but I think it's set up, according to them, for a stock cam. So we could technically put those heads on there, put this air gap on there with that throttle body, and we could be making some decent power from stock. And if that works out, we could add this, but I don't know yet. We haven't decided. But anyways, you guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're stopping by to the channel for the first time, or you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of content on the way. Also, I think it looks like, and we'll talk about this more in another video, that Jason is going to be doing a huge naturally aspirated build with IMM. So we are, I think, going to send out that long block that I have there for a core, and then we're gonna have Jason's truck on this channel too. So a lot of stuff on the way, you guys, but I don't want to spoil it all just yet. I'll get into it more in another video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.